Hey everyone, it's just Nikki. I have been doing actually quite good lately. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to all of you about what it means to have your life basically turned upside down and to regain it back. Because I've noticed that a lot of people go through that and it's like, what is the point of it? Like, honestly, there's no reason. Nobody should ever take anybody's life, whether it be figuratively speaking or literally speaking, whichever. It does not need to happen. And the fact that it does happen so often is honestly sad. I mean, it's to the point where you have to live in a life of isolation. You can't trust anyone. You can't be there for anybody. You can't really have anybody in your corner. You literally have to do things on your own. And honestly, that's me. It just it brings a point of anger to me because we've already all been living a life of havoc as it is. So why add to the havoc as it is? There's no reason. I mean, okay, I get it. You're not happy with what you might be going through. Okay, yeah. We're all not happy with our lives. We all may think that, you know, our lives aren't worth it or that, no hassle is worth anything. Well, you have to fight to get through whatever it is you're going through. You can't sit back and just let it come. You have to fight, whether it be for your own life or to be there for somebody else. Whichever, you have to be the one willing to put in the work to help either yourself or others. But make sure that when you go to help others, you know who you are deep within yourselves. Because if you don't know who you truly are, you're not going to know how to help others. I learned that the hard way myself. I mean, it's to the point now that we all have to figure out what we really want in this world, in our lives, in the world, with everything. I mean, we have to figure it out as human beings ourselves. Nobody can sit there and tell us this, that, the other thing. Nobody. Because nobody else lives your life but you. You can help and sympathize with others. That's one thing. But to sit there and say, oh, I know exactly what you're going through. No, you don't. I don't even say that. I'm sorry. I can say I sympathize, yes. Or that I've been in a similar situation, yes. I can say that kind of stuff. But I will never say, oh, I know exactly how you feel. No. I can sympathize, and that's it. So people need to understand that. There's nothing wrong with understanding one another. But you have to understand yourself first before you can understand others. That is just the way life goes. And unfortunately, I've noticed that people don't seem to understand that. They think, oh, well, I know myself better than anybody. No, you don't, because then you start helping somebody else, and in the process of you helping that other person, you lose track of who you are, and you're going, apparently I didn't know myself. Oops. You're doing one of those. Not worth it. Not anywhere near worth it. It's to the point where we had to understand that our hearts and our minds have to be as one. If our mind and our heart don't say the same thing, you're not going to be able to say, oh, I know who I am. No, you don't. To be able to say you know who you are, it means your mind and your heart work as one, not one over the other. And so, with that being said, just please, everybody, stop with this negative. Okay? All these killings and hearing about the coronavirus and, this is happening, that's happening, and da 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 da. There's no reason. Honest. We all just need to learn to accept one another. God wanted us to accept one another. That's why He created us. He did not create us to be different. He created us to accept one another just because we're different. Not create us because we're different and, we can't accept you for you. No. Take it from somebody who's been through holy havoc. I can say a couple of instances, and I'm sorry to say it, but there are worse things out there in life than hearing about this coronavirus. And we all need to understand that the coronavirus is just one thing when there are many other obstacles. Killings, rapes, things like that. That stuff needs to stop, honestly. So, with that being said, I hope that everybody can just please learn to just accept one another and stop with all this negative nonsense of, I'm better than you, or I'm better than you, and da 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 da. Thank you. Bye.